Montrose Music Festival 2025. I'm so happy to be here. Honestly, what a great time. Mostly funded by this program, so if you're coming on a Sunday and you haven't got one, pick it up, because they make... It's all free, all the music. It's the advertising on this here program that pays for it. So let's feature some of the sponsors just quickly, and then I'll get on to the music. You are with Rob Ellen in the Medicine Show Radio Moose Mobile. The Moose goes to Montrose and the Montrose Festival, and we're looking at some of the gracious sponsorship that this amazing event, really, I hope you're getting the flavour of it over the weekend, gets from its local businesses. That's a cool one. Luther Festival 2025. Deborah Ingram, Fanny Boots, False Summits, Sorelia, who were fabulous yesterday. So were Remedy on Friday as well. Packed house for all of them. I am going to log that away. It's the 7th of June, that is. Okay. Still staying with the festival sponsors, and always good to mention the sponsors, is it not? I'll get on to the music in just a bit and where we actually are. MG Events, bar staffing and stock, Horsebox Bar. There's a fascinating idea. Yeah, it can go anywhere. And more bouncy castles. Actually, they're down here doing some stuff. Right, where am I? I am at Union Park, which is basically the rugby park in Montrose, and it's all kitted out for the kids, as well as a marquee for the music to keep the rain off, but there isn't any. It's a bit blustery, but it's a bonny day again. Reaction Management, Arcade Services of Angus Limited, Robert Richard Hi-Fi, Montrose Music Fest, Friday 23rd to Sunday 25th. Big. They're doing, I think they must be sponsoring the Neptune Bar. It's on the same page anyway. Neptune Bar, I haven't been there yet. Want to try and find out. Sea Red is on from 3 to 6 and on Sunday, so maybe I can get to see Red. Who else is there? Carrigan World Famous Fish Bar, Motown Grill, RS. Well, if I'm in Montrose, I should get the fish, eh? Am I allowed to mention Arbroath Smokies? Football team mentioned, and community council support as well. Friday was great, as I was saying. Bar Demolition and Tesco, and both of those are big sponsors of the festival. The backstage, some of the backstage catering came from the local Tesco, some of it came from Greg's. It's really well together, right? Look at all this stuff. That's Saturday. So we're on to Sunday, and I always like the third day of a festival, if I've still got some energy, and I seem to have some energy, so that's cool. This is the Sunday layout. Today, this afternoon, Colin Christie might have missed. Eiley Crow might have missed. Up next, Stephen Afferty and Josh Moncrief, the False Summits at 2 p.m. That'll get me through to 5, then I might go and see Red. That would work. Junkyard Dogs are on again. They were cool. Rock and roll. Mostly covers, of course, but they were ideal for Salties, is my favourite venue. That favourite new venue I've hit upon for a good long while. It's a kind of tiki bar style, and it spills out into a courtyard. People hanging around. Videos are going up just now. Actually, I'll put one on just now. That's what I'll do. I'll play the interview that we did with the folks there. You get the vibe in a minute. Okay, that's all here. And where is the top? The Star Bar. Probably end up at the Star Bar tonight. So Salties, I'm looking for Salties. Oh, might be here. Star Bar, Southern Park. Where's Salties? Sure it is. Let me. Oh, there it is, down there. Buffalo Soldiers. Unfortunately, they have had to cancel. Somebody's ill. So Headroom are filling in there. And that is from 7 p.m. tonight. There is something there. Salties. There we go. Grapevine this afternoon, then the Buffalo Soldiers. Okay, let's play that video. I'll pull out just for a minute and line it up, and we'll have an interview from Salties and hopefully a bit of music as well. Show. Miss Moneypenny. She's she's lining up the videos. No, she's not. It's my big lumpy finger. Let me see if I can find it. Where are we? Installing. Oh yeah, add a scene. Media. Add a resource. Local video. This might be working. And we cross over to Salties last night and catch some of the vibe. I don't think I've got a video. That's unfortunate of any music, but we'll catch some of the vibe anyway. Here we go.
Anyway, so we're live. We are out on the Beacon Road. I've been swimming around. We're on the Salties. So, talking about Salties, have you got a margarita?
You want a margarita?
Would you pour me a margarita while I talk to you about this fabulous? So here we are. It's out on the Beacon Road. It's just, what, mile and a half, 2 miles out of.
No, it's walkable. It's walkable. This is it.
Aye. So, and it's busy.
They're loving it. They said they would.
I'll go and say hello to them as well. Yeah, thank you. So you've had a good weekend then?
It's been good today, so we're having really good fun now. Can't complain.
Are you here tomorrow as well?
It's on tomorrow as well. Yeah, we've got 2 bands on tomorrow. So hopefully the weather's here tomorrow.
And what time do you start tomorrow?
I think the first band's on 1:30, 2 o'clock. And don't ask me because I didn't know me.
I think the sound might have gone down. It was mid in the song anyway. I hope they might have blown a fuse. Better check that. Oh, there's my margarita. So it's all happening out at Salties. So let's go and have a look at these folks. That was it's probably the helicopter that did it. Check out the helicopter. That was Yard Dogs with some rock and roll. Can I join you guys? I'm doing some stuff for the festival on camera. Tell me how your festival's been. Oh, sorry, Dan. Have you seen few bands that have just been out here? Great place, is it? They come here often. I don't often use that line. But is this a local? Is this a local haunt for you out here? First time. Cool. Well, enjoy the day. Hey. Oh, were they?
Yes.
So, tell us about the helicopter.
The helicopter came from the other side of town. My pal got the train site, the back site.
Yeah.
And that's trying to get rid of it so we couldn't.
Quite right.
So to get attacked, the kids love coming here.
How long you been open, Graham? It
It's all right.
feels a bit. Has this been a dream of yours forever and ever?
Yeah.
So, well, it's awesome, for goodness sake. Would you kindly put that down there? What a choice. I'll come over. Thank you. So that's us. Back to the music. Music is rocking on. We are out at Salties, which seems to be the end place to be, even during the festival, well, especially during the festival. We're on again tomorrow. Okay, guys, stay tuned. First of all, right, we're out at Salties and it's mid-festival
It is amazing.
and I don't know your name. How come I didn't ask you your name?
I know my name's Lee.
Lee.
Yeah, I'm Lee. She's Carla.
She's getting you in trouble. Lee and Caroline. Rosie. She's beautiful. Say hello to IMTV, Rosie. You are? Look at you. So, how's your festival?
It's been amazing.
What does it say?
Do you know what? It's because of Salties.
Yeah.
Salties is the best.
So this is your locals.
Yeah.
And
I can actually walk here.
brilliant. And do they have music every weekend or is it just this weekend?
No, it's just a music festival.
Sorry?
What did you say?
Do they have music every
No,
weekend?
it's just a music festival.
This weekend. There's more tomorrow though.
But every weekend there's a good vibe.
Right, is that your helicopter?
I'll fly home on that tonight.
You do?
Yes.
That's a taxi.
Yeah, that's our taxi service. We'll fly home
Just
that
collapsing it anyway.
tonight. You're taking the helicopter home there.
Okay.
Make us famous.
You're already famous, too late.
Already famous. It's so good here.
Yeah.
Look, the sunset, they've got the water, they've got the wine. What more could you want?
And nothing more. It's all out here. It's fabulous. Place. Cheers. Salties and a margarita. Sunny days. Beautiful girls.
These are the best margaritas ever.
It's great. I'm loving this place. So it took me a while to get back, but here we are back. Thanks for joining us, guys. Just going to check where you're viewing from. One from my page, definitely, and the YouTube page is busy as well. So what I'll do is try not to do that again. Something made it small. So if I tapped it again, maybe it'll make it big. Cool. Mish Money Pennies not playing the game. Try that. There we are. Okay, I'm finding my way around. It's getting better. Okay, we're in the Moose, the Medicine Show Radio Moose Mobile. We are indeed at Montrose Fest down at Union Park. Pretty much on the front. There's a wee picture of Matt going past, one of the organisers. We did a video with him yesterday. One of our videos yesterday has topped 4,000 views. That gladdens my heart immensely. Helps me keep the Moose going and helps the festival, these festivals, community festivals, independent artists and independent venues festivals like this help these venues keep alive. So let's go and see what they've put on for everybody down here at the park. It's kind of like the family event. There's musicians and musicians. The bouncy castles were abandoned due to the fact that in the gusty wind they'd probably bounce away, but plenty of music going on. So let's go and have a look at the setup. And again, thanks for joining us. Let me just actually do this. If you're a first time viewer, tune in at youtube.com/Rob Ellen. Hit the live button. You'll see us there. Any other of the events that you fancy, subscribe to this channel and hit the notification button, and you will be notified when they all come along. All right. I'll put the crowdfunder link down the bottom there. We're teetering, seriously teetering on the edge of raising $2,000 in the first week, 5 days of fundraising, and we're on the brink of 2/3 of the way to the first goal. So maybe you're the person that puts it over the edge. If you have a couple of spare quid hanging around, or want to buy me a beer, the pledge is, when I see you on the road, if we save the moose, and I think we're going to actually, it's stick or twist time, right enough, but there's the Moose Mobile. We are in our element here, it has to be said. We're right down the front, and that's the beach. Over you can see the dunes, and that's the beach over there at the other side of the links. Montrose is a beautiful spot. Why wouldn't you want to be in Montrose on a sunny day like this? That's cool. Sound check underway. Hey, cool vibe again. So we're at the rugby club. It's called Union Park, and it's a rugby club because there's rugby sticks there. Another more stalls. Another nice setup venue. Nice setup stage. More of an acoustic vibe this afternoon, which is all right. That's cool. Plenty of rock and roll around the pubs later on. Let's see if I can find out. I should have brought my program with me. See if I can find out who the artiste is.
I can hear the voice okay, it's just the guitar, I can't hear it.
Hiya.
Hey dude.
Hi.
Probably not remember. Bruce Parson from Milwaukee.
Bruce, how you doing,
We
man?
met the all right.
Are you still in radio?
No, back then. We moved the radio over to Crete now. So
Yeah.
no, I didn't bother with it.
So that was Heartland Radio. I'm actually live. Do you mind that?
Oh, sorry, no.
No, it's great. It's lovely to
Oh, you're
see.
live on. Oh, see, right, okay.
So this is what we do now, right? It's called INTV, International Moose Television. The moose is round the corner, and we broadcast to 15 different channels at the one time. It's got a reach of maybe, hopefully, 30,000 people. We've got an audience just now. I'm going to try and find. That's Matt. Perfect timing. Perfect timing, Matt. Do you know Bruce?
No, we haven't. I don't know Bruce.
Matt and Bruce. Hey there, Bruce. Bruce used to run Heartland. Got Heartland FM started back in the day. And did the very first into Marching the Local Festival.
That's the Heartland Festival.
Of course, yeah, which is in comparison mega. It's really servicing the whole community in a way. What time of the year is? Sorry, Matt. I've one question. Who's this coming up?
Stephen McCaffrey.
Stephen McCaffrey. That's
Edinburgh.
Matt, I interviewed you yesterday. Matt's already on the page that you're viewing on, guy. So what time's the festival? What date?
The last weekend in June.
In June.
Yeah.
I can make that, and Marion's already invited me.
Yeah, well, cool.
I should come down and see what's going on.
Yeah, I think we've got 35 bands, I think.
Yeah?
35.
Yeah.
Discovery stage and main stage.
Yeah. Where's the venue actually? I've been struggling to
Right in
think.
the middle of the town, the recreation ground.
Alright,
Right
okay.
in the middle of the town. It's a great venue.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that's what you were needing, that size, just to stimulate the funding, really, because March was struggling all the time.
Well, the town hall, the cost of the town hall made it almost impossible to make any money on it,
Yeah.
because you only allowed 200 people in, but the cost of putting a band on,
Yeah.
you're going to have to charge them 30, 40 quid a head, and that's never going to work. you
Yeah,
know, so,
yeah. Excellent. So that's good to see you.
Yeah. They were going to say there was a girl, the reason to come over, well, I saw you coming in,
Aye.
but there's a girl who's just on before him called Isle Crow.
Who I heard from the news.
She's only 14. She is amazing. Amazing. I'm going to see if I can squeeze her on for
Bring the young ones through, that's what I do.
Yeah, I'm going to have a word with Mary and see if we can get because her dad's from the law.
Right,
Yeah.
everyone.
Okay,
For anyone that's not seen the Facebook post, we have to apologise for the Scottish weather. Unfortunately, we have been unable to get the bouncy castles up because the kids would go flying. Okay, so we have Magic Jono floating about over here. So go and find him and see what magic he is up to. We've got Beat the Goalie at the top of the field. The kids look like they're having an absolute blast. And you've all obviously found the ice cream van. Just want to say again, unfortunately we've had to take our sponsorship down because the weather as well. In-house kitchens, thank you very much for sponsoring this stage today. We have another act who we've just had a little bit of technical difficulty, but we are good to go. I just want to introduce you to Stephen McCaffrey. He's just jumped on a train from Edinburgh to join us today, so you can imagine public transport on a Sunday.
Yeah.
I think he's got the shortest bio for a band that I have ever seen. Stephen McCaffrey for you all now, who's going to play you some indie wee ditties and occasional bangers.
Hello. So yeah, my name is Stephen McCaffrey. I'm going to play some of my songs now. This one's called Milk and Honey. Lonely is the silence in need of a distraction, sleeping intimately under the seeking asylum with a fairground attraction, keeping me adequately numb. Let's keep making money, lots and lots of money, so we can sow the seeds. Become a junkie for milk and honey. How much land does a man need? Now I am digging holes in the sun, sweat dripping down my back, fencing in everything I own. Before the sky turns black, caught in the middle of a summer heat wave. But I know through the night on the shoulders of a sunken dream. The destination is quiet on the face of compliance, tripping on prescribed routine. Just keep making money, lots and lots of money. There's no time for reverie. And maybe if you're lucky, one day if it's sunny, you can get off day for free. Now I am taking holes in the sun, sweat dripping down my back, fixing in everything I own. Before the sky turns black, caught in the middle of a summer heat wave. But I know little by little the money I save will buy me a rich man's grave. Thank you.
Very nice. Very good.
Hopefully you can all hear me. The wind's blowing at the sound in that direction, I think. It's maybe best if you all move round there. This next one's called Lemon Tree Maybe.
Excuse me. Who are you? I'm doing some videoing. Who are you photographing for? Just yourself or?
She was dreaming of a kamikaze and love is always all
Well done. I'll be interested in seeing some of your photographs. Sorry?
I'll get them all done in a couple of days.
And they'll go up on the Montrose site. I'll put that up.
Jenny's got a new look, searching for a deep truth, swimming in medicine somewhere within the soul of a dream that seems deeper than the ocean. When you jump into the river, you will realize it's not the one you remember from when you were young. He was lost in reverie, treading on the memories when everyone left and he was dancing like a canary, always gasping. Everyone kept asking, what you gonna do? Man, better find a dream with having. Now he's a little older, with a chip on his shoulder, and he doesn't remember the last time he was sober. He swears his time is over, gonna save her for a motor and drive to where the sunshine feels a little closer. Now Johnny's making moves, he's gonna kick the dirt, still got everything to prove, at least nothing to lose. He's rolling with the punches, making no excuses, instead of trying to hide it, where's the bottle of excuses? When you jump into the river, you will realize it's not the one you remember from when you were young. Sometimes you gotta start again, 'cause there is only one way out, and it's back the way you came. This life is nothing without change, but nothing's gonna change if nothing changes. Still not ready, you never will be. Don't let the sanctuary kill the empty in you, honey, baby. You'll find your own lemon tree, baby. Still not ready, you never will be. Don't let the sanctuary kill the empty in you, honey, baby. You'll find your own lemon tree, baby. Thank you very much.
That's fabulous. I like him. That's the beauty of these festivals. You never know who you're going to bump into, like Bruce showing up like that, but also
So I've been releasing songs for the last 16 months, a new single
finding
every
new
2 months,
music.
and that's something I'm just going to be continuing to do. So if you've liked anything that I've done today and are more curious about what they sound like with all the bells and whistles, I've got a QR code down here at the front. If you just come and take a picture, you'll be able to find my link tree, and that'll take you to all the things like Instagram, Facebook, Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you listen to your stuff. Thank you. Thanks very much. This next song is called Someday Somehow.
Very apt.
Thank you.
So let's have a wee walk around. There's the merch. Hiya. So I'm actually live, so show me through the merch you've got available. Show me through the merch you've got available. We're live on IMTV. So that's this year's 5. That's fabulous. Fabulous. So who designed your merch for you?
This fabulous man right here. This fabulous guy right here.
I'm talking right to the source.
Exactly.
Of course I am.
This is the one with the bands from.
So is this something you do all the time? What's your name, sir?
Mark.
Mark.
Yeah. No, I don't do it all the time.
So you do it for the festival, yeah?
Just for the festival, yeah.
Wonderful. And I've got my lanyard already. There's the programme service. You come down, get your £4 out. That means you get £1 back on a fiver.
That's it. £1 back on a fiver.
We even have some inflatables.
You do?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
Air guitars with air in them.
Yeah, exactly.
Real air.
Literally air guitars.
So, marvellous. So where will you be later on? There'll be folks that'll be out and about.
I'm not sure, we've not planned that far ahead yet. So,
all right, so you just make it up as you go along.
There will be committee members thinking about it.
Yeah. Show me this one.
And we've also got this one here.
Costa del Mo. How much?
This year's t-shirts are £15 each.
Right.
And these ones are £10.
So you're throwing last year's out at a tenner.
Yeah, we are.
So listen, don't wait till next year for that, for a tenner. That's worth 15 pence of anybody's money.
Absolutely.
Excellent. Well, thanks.
You're very welcome.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming along.
This is fun though, yeah.
It's a great time. It's a great weekend. It's been a lot of fun.
I mean, you could almost get to the beach for a swim and walk, and you'd be dry by the time you get back.
We could run there and back in 10 minutes if you really wanted to. I dare you. Let's go.
Right, I'm in. All right, take care, guys.
Thank you
Good
so
work.
much. Bye.
I am. Who's this?
This is my granddaughter.
You'd never. I was going to say your daughter.
No, that's my daughter there in the black.
Oh, it's her. I love her already.
Yeah, I bet.
So, what's your daughter's name?
Montrose,
Montrose after.
the town. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
3 daughters. Did you see
And-
the 2 wee girls that were going around yesterday doing the social media?
Yeah.
That Vienna and Albany, that's my other 2.
All right. Okay. So I thought one of them would be our both.
No. Vienna and Albany, much more sophisticated.
Not having that.
Interrupt, sorry, Rob.
Not at all.
The kids in the pitch.
So, I'm going to go and see that fella because I don't know how the quality of his music, of his sound was. I know the quality of his music though. That is high-level consciousness coming out from that stage right at this moment in time. So I'm going to go and set the moose up for a session, and I'm guessing that you're getting the wind blow effect on these broadcasts. So I'll get out of the wind and get a session a bit later on and get one or two of these songs archived away here from Montrose Music Festival. It's all going down, guys. Football at a rugby ground. face painting, of course. Prize every time. Side shows. And Miss V. Cook's traditional tablet. So that's traditional tablet. It's not like my tablet is in the van that I do all my work on.
No.
It's actual tablet.
Actual tablet.
It's real
Scottish tablet.
It's
It's not the good stuff.
oh, good, please.
Tablet, right. Traditional Scottish tablet, not other tablets. It's like, your Eckies, mate,
It's laced with sugar, bro.
we have been asked if we would make a hemp one.
Well, you know, any other country in the world you could quite easily,
Can't hear.
except for this
You
one.
need to be medicinal and we can't. So, unless it's illegal.
It's ridiculous. I'll do half the time on IMTV in Canada, and I mean they're relaxed people anyway in Canada. They're particularly relaxed nowadays. I mean,
I was based in Canada. I was in the army, based in Canada for a wee while.
Oh, you were?
I love Canada.
Yeah.
So initially I was in the Highlanders. Did 6 years with them. Go on then. Who were you?
Royal Engineers.
The Royal Engineers.
Oh, we're
Hang on, whoa, the Royal Engineers. Sorry, I was reading the Royal Engineers. I transferred with them for 5 years and then 11 years in total.
Royal Engineer wannabe.
Thank you.
So, but no, over in Canada, I absolutely loved it. Over in it's called Medicine Hat, and we went to Mattis. You know Mattis.
I've got one of them. I'll tell you for why. I've got the story. Because my company is called Medicine Music,
Yeah.
so I wear a hat that I've had for 40 years. I'd call that my medicine hat. Last time I was over, it's called IMTV, International Moose Television.
Oh, yeah.
Got to see a moose. I've got a van in Canada as well. I'm working all out of 2 vans. That one's in Alberta.
Yeah.
I got so close, I was heading to Medicine Hat and the transmission gave out on me.
Oh no.
But it gave out on me at a festival, so it could have been worse.
No.
Next time I'm going to get the Medicine Hat.
Toronto as well. I used to play hockey for the army as well.
Oh, you did?
And I played at Toronto in a place called Burbright over there. It's Burbright, Britain. They've got a base over there as well. We played against the Canadians. We came second out of them. But when they're born, their skates are strapped on their feet and given a stick straight away.
Exactly. They don't need skates. They don't need to buy skates. They're already skating.
They're born with it. Honestly, they're fantastic.
Yeah.
Did horse ride up in the Banff area in the Rockies.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, once coming through the band.
Skydiving in Banff as well, absolutely amazing. Canada, if I could immigrate to there, that's where I would go.
Yeah.
We get an inch of snow here, everyone comes to a standstill.
I know.
We get 4 foot of snow within 2 hours, within an hour, the pavements are clear and the roads are clear. Honestly, absolutely amazing.
The folks that, wait a minute to get this, the folks that follow this channel, this station, I had the idea of getting a van in America and we toured across America and crowdfunded for that van. And there was a friend in Calgary that found us a van that did all that. I flew into Calgary in the worst blizzard that they had ever measured. So I'm like, in Calgary. So, and we had a fundraising gig at the Ironwood, I think it was at the Ironwood. And I'm like, nobody's going to go to this. It was mobbed. Didn't stop them. It was like piled, the snow was piled.
They just switch on and away they go.
Yeah.
Well, like I say, here we get an inch of snow for spinners.
Yeah.
Seriously, honestly. But no, Edmonton, Calgary.
I was at the Edmonton Folk Festival this year.
Honestly, loved it. The only thing I didn't like about Canada is the French side, especially in Toronto. Because when you listen to something in English or Canadian,
Yeah.
you go listen in French, and you're like, you spoke it like this.
I'm with you.
The same thing again.
I'm with you. Yeah.
Receive an email, Sapper New, that's me.
Will do.
I'm kind of glad you don't have to go through that in the Gaelic, I have to say. I'm with you in that, slightly.
I've got family over there as well in Victoria. That's very beautiful.
Yeah. Good. Next time.
They used to live in Fox Creek, somewhere when they moved over to
So, your information on those that are viewing, thanks for being with us, guys. You're with Rob Allen in the Mood. Out of the Moose is loose. We're at Edmonton, that's got me in my head, at Montrose Festival, music festival. And I was at Edmonton Folk Festival just last year. Amazing time. So if you want to catch anything here, the page that you're on, wherever you are, put Rob Allen and Edmonton Festival. It will come up for you in the search engine. Or the stuff that we've got going on is on the page that you are on right now. What's your name again, sir?
I'm Graham.
Graham. Enjoyed talking to you, Graham. Thank you very much for the tablet and enjoy the day. So I'm going to cut out of it now, guys, and reset. We'll reset the Moose for a session, and I'm going to catch the rest of this set here. It's all going down. We are at Montrose Music Festival. If you're coming in, check out Salty's on the way in, and we started this video off at Salty's. Come in on the Brecon Road, check out Salty's, they got music on. I think Headroom are kicking it off this afternoon from 2. Music's happening here till around 5, and then we go and find out what's happening in the venues around that time. But I'm going to see if we can get a Moose session in the back of the Moose. 5 minutes. Thanks again for joining us.